What is up, viewer out there watching this video? Letterbox back here. We are here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we are having the Money in the Bank pay-per-view main event of Randy Orton versus Bret the Hitman Hart. The Viper versus the Hitman. Who will be the winner in just a standard 1v1 regular pinfall or submission match? There he is himself, the Hitman, and as you saw earlier, the Viper made his entrance through. I'm gonna play as the Hitman because I like Bret the Hitman Hart better. Honestly, I don't know why, but whatever. So be it. Let's see if we can have a match right here. The match is underway, and Bret Hart gets the early advantage with a big kick to the head of Orton. Bret Hart is playing conservative here, not exposing himself to any easy reversing moves. Randy Orton looks like he's in trouble very early on in this match as Bret Hart is going to work right here. Come on, Orton. Why can't you reverse anything? Bret Hart is just going to town on Orton right now. Oh, Orton, just as I say that, counteracts a grappling move by Bret the Hitman Hart, and Orton trying to go for the Irish Whip, but the Hitman counters it. Randy Orton up on the springboard. The Hitman going up as well. It looks like he's setting up the suplex. It looks like he is. Here we go. Amazing suplex by the Hitman. And the Viper has got to be singing now. The Viper not off to the best of starts of this match as the Hitman has got his number. The Viper starting to come back with some momentum right here. But Bret Hart reverses an attack just as that happens. And oh, trying to go for a... what is that? I don't even know what that's called. A full Nelson? I forgot what that was called. But anyways, sidewalk slam on the knee by Bret the Hitman Hart. Hart versus Orton. Two legends of different eras collide, and it looks like Bret Hart has the advantage in this one. I swear, this is on the hardest difficulty. I always play on the hardest difficulty when it comes to video games. I always do. Need for Speed, NHL, it's always on the hardest difficulty, okay? Just keep that in mind. If you think I'm winning because it's on the easiest difficulty, you are wrong because this is the hardest difficulty. Just keep that in mind. The Viper tries to get some moves on the Hitman, but the Hitman counteracts with a series of attacks. Orton, though, with a leg sweep, and the Hitman is down. Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh, what's he doing here? And what a swinging neckbreaker by the Hitman on Randy Orton. Randy Orton gets back up, and oh, what a move by the Hitman on the Viper. Bret Hart going old school here on Orton as Orton is trying to find a spark, but the Hitman isn't giving him that spark. He's not lighting up the flames. The Hitman is just lighting up his own flames. Randy Orton looks like he's had enough of it, but the Hitman is just standing there. We can all see how amazing the Hitman is doing in this match right now as he reverses the Viper's comeback move. Like, look at this. Bret Hart has Orton in his traps, and here we go. The pile driver. And it doesn't look like Orton will get any chance here as Bret Hart, he's got the sharpshooter down. The sharpshooter. Bret Hart, the sharpshooter on Randy Orton. Randy Orton trying to find something to get him out of this. He's trying to go to the ropes. And Bret Hart will just lay it down. Randy Orton is just down and out right now in this match. He needs to find something to help him because the Hitman has got his number. Hitman going to work even more on the Orton. I keep on saying the Orton. I want to say the Viper, not the Orton. Randy Orton is just getting beaten up by Bret the Hitman Hart. This is like one of your nerd versus bully stereotypical high school fights that go on down between the seniors and the freshmen. This is just complete domination by the Hitman. The Hitman using everything he's got to take on Orton. Alright, Orton with a headlock gets Hitman down on the ground. Orton now with a series of strikes to the head on the Hitman. Randy Orton trying to go for even more strikes, but Bret Hart counters it. Hart counters another one, and 1, 2, and it almost goes down. I was about to say 3 there, but that almost was a 3 count. Randy Orton now has a little bit of momentum as he strikes the Hitman severely on a few attacks over here. But the Hitman is back up, and now he's back with some attacks of his own. What's happening here to the Orton? Or the Viper? Why do I keep saying the Orton? Not the Orton. It's either the Viper or just Orton, not the Orton. Come on. Come on, Randy Orton. Randy Orton is getting dominated right now. What will happen to him and his wrestling career after this? Because it looks like he's taking a beating by the Hitman. The Viper versus the Hitman, and it looks like the Hitman is on top as Bret the Hitman Hart goes for a few more moves on Randy Orton. Randy Orton with the press, and he's on top of Orton, striking him several times in the head. Randy Orton just looks like he has sort of the advantage now as he tries to go for a pinfall, but that's no good. Bret the Hitman Hart striking the Orton down. Oh my gosh, Randy Orton, not the Orton. Striking Orton down to the ground, and here he has the sharpshooter again. Randy Orton's got nowhere to go. The ropes are right there, and it's barely a rope break. Barely a rope break by Randy Orton as Bret the Hitman Hart almost gets the tap. He almost gets it, but Randy Orton, RKO, is coming back to life, and it looks like he's going to be trying the same type of strategy. Submission holds, but he doesn't have that signature submission hold that Bret the Hitman Hart does, just like the sharpshooter. Just like right here, Bret Hart has got the sleeper hold, and Randy Orton will tap. That is the match. Randy Orton versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart is the winner, and that is the match. Hope you guys enjoyed this video too. Pucking Style Links, your subscribe to LegoRox99 Gaming, and bye.